Hi friends, in this session we're going to see the poem Dover Beach. This poem was written by Matthew Arnold, who is the greatest poet and an essayist. Arnold begins this poem by describing Dover Beach, which is the setting in which it is taking place. It is clear from the title, although never explicitly stated in this poem, that the beach in question is Dover on the coast of England. The sea is said to be calm. There is a beach on the water at full tide. The moon lies fair, lovely upon the straits. A strait is a narrow passage of water, such as the English Channel onto which Dover Beach lies. Although it is useful to imagine the speaker in a particular place, the setting is not as important as what it represents. The speaker can see across the channel to the French side of the water. The lights on the far coast are visibly gleaming and then they disappear, and the cliffs of England are standing by themselves, vast and glimmering in the bay. The light that shines then vanishes, representing to the speaker and to Arnold himself the vanishing faith of the English people. No one around him seems to see the enormity of what is happening, and the night is quiet. There is a calm the speaker refers to as tranquil. But as the reader will come to see, many things may seem one way but exist as the opposites. Now the speaker turns to another person that is in the scene with him and asks that this unnamed person comes to the window and breathe in the sweet night air. The second half of this stanza is spent describing the sounds of the water that the speaker is viewing. The speaker draws his companion's attention to the sound that the water makes as it rushes in over the pebbles on the shore. They roll over one another, creating the grating roar. This happens over and over again as the sea recedes and returns. The slow cadence of this movement and its eternal repetitions seems to be sad to the narrator, as if the returning sea is bringing with it the eternal note of sadness in it. The second stanza is much shorter and relates to the world in which the two characters are in the large picture of history. The speaker states that long ago Sophocles heard the sound on the Aegean Sea as the tides came in. It too brought to his mind the feelings of human misery and how these emotions ebb and flow. Sophocles, who penned the play Antigone, is one of the best known dramatic writers of ancient Greece. Arnold hopes to bring to the reader's attention the universal experience of misery that all throughout time have lived with. This short stanza ends with a return to the present as the narrator states that we are finding these same emotions in the sound. In the third stanza of Dover Beach, it becomes clear that Arnold is speaking about the diminishing faith of his countrymen and women. He describes how the sea of faith once covered all of the round earth's shore and held everyone together like a girdle. Now, though this time has passed, no longer is the populace united by the common Christian faith in God, but as Arnold sees it spread apart by new signs and conflicting opinions. The comparison that he has been crafting between the drawing away and coming in of the sea is now made clear as his speaker says, there is no longer any return. The sea is only receding now, melancholy and long. It is retreating from England and the rest of the lands of the earth and leaving the people exposed. At the beginning of the fourth stanza, it becomes clear that the companion who is looking out over the water with the speaker is most likely a lover or romantic partner. He speaks now directly to her and perhaps to all those true believers in God that are still out there. He asks that they remain true to one another in this land of dreams. The world is no longer what it was, and it is more like a dream than the reality he is used to. It is a land that appears to be full of various beautiful, new, and joyous things. But that is not the case. This new world is, in fact, without joy, love, light, and certitude, or peace. Finally, help for those in pain. It is not what it appears to be. The poem concludes with a pessimistic outlook on the state of the planets as the people are suffering around the world on a darkling plane, confused and fighting for things they don't understand. Real suffering is going on and faith is slipping away. So throughout this poem, he has mentioned about the faith of common Christian community and especially the people those who are actually losing their faith. I hope you could have understood this poem. Stay tuned with Learning Station for further videos. Thank you.